Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
From the Grenadian capital, this is Network News for Tuesday, February 20, 2024. In the headlines, workers at Gravel, Concrete and Emulsion Production Corporation stage protest on Tuesday. The National Bus Association launches a campaign to end violence against bus operators. Oil slick off the coast of Trinidad and Tobago is reportedly drifting further away from Grenada's shores. National Youth Ambassador Program relaunched. And around the globe, Israel gives Hamas deadline to return hostages. Plus in the sports news, Windward Islands Volcanoes head leaderboard in regional cricket, while Ariza National Championships set for March 1 and 2. Hello everyone, I'm Kenroy Baptiste. We'll bring you the details right after this.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Thanks for joining us. Workers at Gravel, Concrete and Emulsion Production Corporation are demanding board representation and resolution of contract worker issue. These are among workers' concerns that remain unresolved. More from my colleague, Rena Pett-Thomas.
Workers at Gravel and Concrete are ready to take extreme measures if underlying issues are not resolved with the board of directors, specifically with contract workers and representatives on their board. Despite their protest action in December of last year, the workers say the board of directors of the Gravel and Concrete Emulsion Production Corporation has yet to invite the workers' appointed representative to participate in any board meetings. Additionally, the prolonged issue of contract workers' appointments remains unresolved, prompting workers to demand action after a year of inaction to address their grievances. Andre Lewis, president of the Technical and Allied Workers Union, explains.
And the commitment was given by the board, including the chairman, Sylvester Collis, whose name has been in the media most recently, as you will know, that the aspect of the worker representative will be addressed in keeping with the agreement, keeping with the commitment of the government that was made since December 8, 2022. Where our worker representative accepted the appointment, signed a relevant document, but for some strange reason that appear to be coming clearer now, certain board members, it may appear, may not feel comfortable, based on what we are hearing, with having a union representative, a worker representative on the board. And therefore that begs into question, what is the motive? You're hearing all kind of different things taking place between Gravel and Concrete. And therefore this matter must be addressed now.
The union leaders said a collective decision was made to issue a final letter to the board outlining workers' demands.
We took the collective decision to write the board a final letter stating that the workers' representative on the board of directors must be written to, must be invited to attend the next board meeting, which may be next week. Plus, we will also inform the board that in keeping with Article 6.4 subsection D of the collective agreement, we expect that all contract/casual workers must be written to informant of the permanent status within the corporation. We'll be giving them that we expect this to be done by month end.
Lewis said the union is yet to receive any response on the matter from Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell, who is also the Minister for Infrastructure, and responsibility for the cooperation is included in that portfolio.
The union wrote the Prime Minister and Minister for Infrastructure and Physical Development, Public Utilities, Civil Aviation and Transportation, who is the Prime Minister, on September 28, 2023, advising them officially of the matter, and we are yet to have a response. But there comes a time, as the workers have said, that we just can't keep writing and writing and writing, and we just can't keep calling and calling, and sometimes they misrepresent our outreach.
In the coming days, the outcome of the disputes between Board of Directors of Gravel and Concrete and workers will be determined based on response by management. Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
The National Bus Association has launched a campaign to end violence against bus operators. It is aimed at raising awareness and garnering support from the public, authorities and other stakeholders, while emphasizing a need for collective action to curb violence in the transportation sector. Rena P. Thomas has another report.
In a combined effort to address a concerning trend of violence against bus drivers and operators, the executive and members of the National Bus Association have launched a campaign urging an end to such acts. The initiative was kicked off with bus operators placing stickers on their vehicles, aimed to raise awareness and garner support from the public and authorities alike. The company targets various stakeholders, including members of the community, law enforcement agencies, and government officials, emphasizing the need for collective action to curb violence in the transportation sector. Speaking on behalf of the National Bus Association, Public Relations Officer Derek McKenzie said bus drivers and operators provide an essential service, transporting passengers safely to their destination, and should not have to fear for their safety while performing their duties.
We are here to say that we did some stickers that you would find display on most of the buses against violence. To us, violence in all forms is not acceptable. Violence against operators, the public against operators against the public, and enforcement against operators. Well, the design came up by the executive of the association, and here we speak of stop abusing your authority. And then we have the other one which says violence. He said that violence in all forms is never acceptable. And this one is a more general one, which speaks about all forms of abuse that you could think about. It doesn't necessarily have to be physical, verbal, sexual, whatever way it is. We just want to say that we stand against all forms of violence.
Additionally, McKenzie said the Bus Association is calling on those in authority to better manage the level of force used to deal with issues involving bus operators. He referenced a recent incident which went viral, saying it was not warranted, and as such, they are in full support of the member taking legal action. For instance, in the last incident to us, in our view, that level of force has been excessive, regardless of what the circumstances is. No one should suffer a broken nose for maybe a fixed penalty or whatever altercation that we have. And we from the NBA, we stand with the gentleman. Currently, he's back to work, but he nursed a broken nose. He has retained a lawyer. I think he currently waits for the medical report from the hospital. We supporting him whatever way that we can, financially or otherwise, to move forward with that. And we just want to say that we just need some form of justice for him. And we'll be standing here and watching to see what will transpire from that. By by fostering a culture of respect and cooperation within the industry. The campaign aims to create a safer working environment for all workers. Mackenzie, who is the president of the Grandans Bus Association, said stickers will be sent to bus operators on the sister aisle.
Actually, we started the rollout of the stickers last Thursday. And we would be sending some to Carriacou because everything, most people say we tend to leave out Carriacou. So Carriacou, you're not forgotten, you'll be part of it. And we asking, the operators are asking for it, they're collecting them. Eventually we might do bigger ones. This is just a small one to start, but we want to take a real serious stand against abuse. It's really not the way that we need to go in our society. Grenada is really too small for that.
The launch of this campaign underscores the seriousness of the issue and the determination of the National Bus Association to tackle it head-on. Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
Other news, drafting a legislative framework that will guide the transformation of the youth justice system. The goal of a 3-day national workshop being held at Spice Island Beach Resort this week. More from Christina John.
The Ministry of Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs is looking at ways to possibly improve and reviewing legislation surrounding child and youth justice, specifically the Juvenile Justice Act 2012 and Draft Juvenile Justice Policy and Child Protection and Adoption Act 2010. This will be done under the Opportunities to Advance and Support Youth for Success project, OASIS. Addressing attendees, Ms. Cindy James, the National Coordinator, Grenada, provided an overview of the workshop, indicating that the goal of OASIS is to transform the youth justice system.
As mentioned before, OASIS is building on the work done through the JJRP, which was held over a 10-year period between 2012 and 2022. The JJRP focused on the shift from punitive to rehabilitative child justice system. During the JJRP Phase 1, the focus was on diversion and alternative sentencing, whilst JJRP2 focused on establishing and strengthening diversion, rehabilitation, and reintegration approaches for children in conflict with the law. OASIS builds on its 3 pillars: diversion, rehabilitation, and reintegration. Diversion: children and youth in conflict with the law are legally protected and benefit from diversion or alternative sentencing. Rehabilitation: children and youth in conflict with the law have access to programming that is sustainable and provides accountability, changes behavior, and empowers youth. Reintegration: offending youths can successfully re-engage in family and society.
Further strategic approaches were identified upon approval of Year 2 work plan.
Component A: legislative harmonization and policy framework development. Component B: diversion, rehabilitation, and reintegration processes and programming. Component C: institutional and systems strengthening. And Component D: behavior modification through communication.
Ms. James explained some of the tasks that will be undertaken in the coming year.
Conduct legislative reviews, of which we are participating in today. 2, develop and implement guidelines or standard operating procedures to support expected outcomes. Capacity building, strengthening referral networks, education and skills training, drafting a public-private partnership engagement plan, review, revise, and develop strategies relating to diversion, rehabilitation, and reintegration, and evaluate case management and data systems. I end on this theory of change, and I quote, "If more young people in conflict with the law are legally protected and diverted into quality diversion or alternative programs, if if offending youth are able to re-engage in society meaningfully, and if data systems are strengthened to guide decision-making and provides better case management, then youth recidivism is reduced.
Christina John, GBN News.
The story to report: the recent oil slick just off the coast of Trinidad and Tobago is reportedly drifting further away from Grenada shores. We have more in this report.
It is highly unlikely that this oil would impact Grenada, though it's not improbable, but it is highly unlikely given the current and the way the current runs and stuff like that. It would take that oil away from the shores of Grenada, but it's not something that is out of the woods. In terms of the distance, my last information that I would have received was 64 nautical miles from Point Saline. Okay, so it is not that close to Point Saline as maybe you would have heard, and the curvature or the pattern, the current, it will take it away from Grenada in a northwesterly direction. Mm-hmm. Yes.
That was Inspector Dexter Roberts, Operations Officer of the Grenada Coast Guard. He weighed in on the situation on Monday's Beyond the Headlines program, where he provided an update on the oil slick, which occurred after an oil tanker overturned just off the coast of Tobago on February 7. The inspector discussed the issue alongside maritime law expert attorney Anselm Clouden, who had earlier called for a contingency plan to mitigate challenges of this nature. Attorney Clouden maintains that efforts to contain the spill is of paramount importance at this point.
This ought to be given anxious consideration. This is before you consider things as environmental damage to the ecosystem, dead fish on the shores, birds. The entire maritime environment is now contaminated by this toxic emission of petroleum. So that those things would have to be assessed as you go along.
The Grenada Coast Guard is responsible for initial response to these types of occurrences. Inspector Roberts explained that there is a 3-tier contingency plan in place to protect Grenada's maritime territory.
As we speak, based on the plan, the contingency plan, the Coast Guard commander is responsible, or the Coast Guard is responsible for response. So the Coast Guard commander becomes the on-scene commander, meaning that he's the one that is responsible for coordinating all of the cleanup efforts at the site of that spill. Right? His responsibilities do not only lie with the cleanup, but in terms of getting resources that are needed, because on island we do not have all the resources that we would need in case we have a major oil spill, and that is where we have a regional effort would come in eventually in case we do have a major spill.
For GBN News, Nisha Paul.
This is Network News, still to come from us. Safer Foundation calls for separate inspection for some vehicles. Stay with us.
Secure your financial future with Ariza's limited time $50,000 loan offer and join the 50 Chairs celebration. Application is easy, approval quick, interest rates competitive, and repayment options flexible. Apply now. Visit any of our branches located at Bruce Street, St. George, Grenville, Grand Anse, and Carriacou, or call 440-1759 for more information. Ariza Credit Union, your financial freedom, your future.
If I take time and I write down all the things that I love on my island.
On the occasion of our Golden Jubilee, let us remember the sacrifices made by our forefathers and celebrate the freedom that we enjoy today.
Let us work together in making Grenada a better place for all. May our country continue to grow and prosper in years to come.
From the Marketing and Business Development Department of the National Lotteries Authority.
Happy 50th anniversary of Independence, Grenada.
The story of Grenada is the story of Co-op Bank, a story of humble beginnings, steady progress, persistence, and people, Grenadian people, making things possible. This 50th year of independence is special, and we want to help you make it memorable. Bank on a bright future with Co-op Bank as we celebrate more than 50 years of partnership with Grenadians. Take advantage of 100% financing to buy land, purchase, or build your home, or make those home upgrades. No loan fees, no legal fees, and low interest rates. Drive into 50 and beyond with 100% financing on new vehicles and get 50% off loan fees. Celebrate you. Celebrate Grenada. Make this year one to truly remember with special financing from Co-op Bank. We're the Bank of Grenada and the bank for Grenadians. Visit our website for more information and apply for financing today.
Welcome home. I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP.
Are you a VIP? Have you taken the necessary steps to safeguard your child's health? Let's get it right. Get your child on their vaccination schedule. Our national protection and coverage is our national priority. Our actions will impact Grenada's health and wellness. Let's make childhood immunization and vaccination number one. I am Senator Jonathan Lacrette, and I am a VIP champion. Let's make all our children VIPs, vaccinated, immunized, and protected.
Let's all be VIP champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness, and Religious Affairs, Be a VIP Childhood Vaccination and Immunization Campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization.
Served Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire and accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anne, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
About your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Apply for a Home Easy Loan today for a chance to win a cash prize. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank. We're the one for you.
Terms and conditions apply.
Whether you're shopping for hardware, building materials, and appliances, Hubbard's Building Supplies at Grand Anse is the place to shop. With improved facilities, increased parking, wider variety of products, and a trendy and spacious layout, catering for all your shopping needs. Why wait? Visit Hubbard's Building Supplies today. Now open Mondays to Fridays, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Hubbard's. Quality service, affordable prices.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Apply for a Home Easy Loan today for a chance to win a cash prize. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Terms and conditions apply.
Rebecca Television Centre's suggestions of separate inspection for some vehicles, a need for community policing, and a closer look at obstructions along roadways are some of the recommendations being put forward by the Safety Foundation. I'm Safer. Christina John has more.
Founder of the Asher McIntyre Safety Foundation for Roads, Safer, Sylvan McIntyre, is of the opinion that there should be a separate inspection process for particular types of vehicles. He also believes there should be more technical people involved in the process. McIntyre, a former superintendent of police, made this statement against the backdrop of a number of heavy-duty vehicles having specific purposes. Regular checks, he said, will ensure and enhance safety on the nation's roads.
I draw back to the position that I still hold. I believe that there should be a different inspection process for particular types of vehicle, and that process should be more times per year, particularly the ones that travel a number of persons. For instance, taxis and buses and sizes of buses and goods vehicle and trucks, etc. They should be going through a different kind of inspection, maybe 2 or 3 times per year. A lot of police officers have been used, and I know in no way disregard the police expertise in doing that. But a lot of police officers have been used for that, and in my opinion, more police officers should be released into more active police functions, and we could involve more other technical people with engineering and mechanical technical expertise to be employed in those capacities, so that they can ensure that particular vehicles, they are more rigorously inspected and they would meet the requirement for on-road.
7 inspection sites have been established to facilitate the annual inspection of motor vehicles, which began on January 2nd and will continue until June 30th. The Royal Grenada Police Force is encouraging vehicle owners to get their vehicles inspected at the earliest opportunity. Inspections are carried out between the hours 9 a.m. and 12 noon and 1 to 4 p.m. Monday to Friday. Making another observation, McIntyre cited a need for more policing in rural communities. He also highlighted the potential result of obstructions that are prevalent along the nation's roadways.
I also speak of the human capacity of the RGPF. I know they've made a very strong effort over the last couple of months. I've seen an increase in the number of police officers joining and becoming more exposed and disposed to national duties. However, I think the presence and the process of vehicle checks throughout the days and nights and throughout our rural communities, that need to be enhanced a bit more. I maintain that policing is not just in our towns and in our cities, but there are quite a number of things that impact on road safety in the rural community. There are quite a number of places where the fire truck will not have access because people park indiscriminately, the roadside garages, and so they pull vehicles and other things without consideration for other people. And that process of ensuring that our roadways are clear, it is critically important.
Christina John, GBN News.
Now, a Grenadian copped 3 accolades at the recently held Caribbean Baking Awards 2024 for the very first time in the British Virgin Islands on Saturday. Nisha Paul has this report.
Raul Wickham, who is originally from St. Patrick but resides in Boucherjou, St. George, has made waves in the world of cake making, sculpting, and design, securing 3 awards at the prestigious Caribbean Baking Competition. He won the Best Wedding Cake category in the nomination awards among 8 nominees from Dominica, Antigua, St. Martin, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
First, I had to give thanks to the Most High, give me the strength. My support team at home, the government of Grenada who assist me to come here to accept this award today. The fans, the people who vote me, I appreciate everyone. So, thank you.
Wickham also captured the award for the Best Sculpted Cake.
This is where my passion is. I'll spend night and day just making a cake look exactly as the customer wants it. So I appreciate the people here. Thank you.
The young entrepreneur also walked away with the Cake Artist of the Year award.
This award goes to my 2 beautiful kids. You know, they keep me going every day, because sometimes I feel like quitting, but my 2 kids keep me going every day.
13 Caribbean islands participated in the Caribbean Baking Awards established by Mrs. Shonda Webster Glasgow. Operating his small business, Fantasy Cakes, in Boucherjou, St. George, Wickham has carved a niche for himself with his unparalleled creativity and expertise. With hundreds of his unique cake designs, Wickham has garnered widespread acclaim for his exceptional creations. For GBN News, Nisha Paul.
Creatively done. And you know, I have tasted Mr. Wickham's cakes, just saying. Good going. Planning for the highly anticipated Miss Royalty Queen show began with organizers initiating contestant screenings last weekend for the November event. More on this Rena Pett Thomas report.
Preparation for the highly anticipated Miss Royalty Queen show, scheduled to take place in November of this year, got underway over the weekend as organizers kicked off the screening process for potential contestants. Aspiring contestants had the opportunity to showcase their talent, beauty, and charisma as they vie for a chance to participate in the prestigious pageant. The event, organized by BBL Promotion, debuted in 2019 and has since garnered widespread anticipation and acclaim among attendees. Leonie Patrick, executive member of BBL Promotion, spoke of the event.
Okay, well, today actually we are having the screening of contestants, young ladies, to audition for the Miss Royalty 2024 this year. Miss Royalty started since in 2019. It was something myself and my friend decided to try to do for young people, you know, to help them boost their self-esteem, self-confidence, help them to be more outspoken, because a lot of young ladies keep coming to me and letting me know that they are interested in taking part in this pageant. Even for the show itself, on the night of the event, they would literally come up to me and be like, it was such a great show, you should really have it, continue having it. So to me, I think the Miss Royalty is actually doing a good thing for the young ladies these days.
Since its inception, the Miss Royalty Royalty Queen Show has become a hallmark event known for its celebration of beauty, talent, and empowerment. It serves as a platform for young women to not only showcase their poise and elegance, but also to advocate for important causes and make a positive impact in their communities. Libert Alexander, a member of BBL Promotion, said the organization has prepared young ladies for many different queen shows, most recently the one on the Sister Isle.
And to let the public know, we would have just concluded our Carnival Queen Show in Carrico, where we actually had the first runner-up in the name of Alia Henry. So, BBL Promotion, we do prepare queens not only for BBL Promotion, but to actually have them going out there and representing the BBL Promotion. We are actually in the process of screening our contestants to select 8 of them to take part in the Miss Royalty 2024, which is going to be sometime in the latter part of November. And trust me, this morning, what we've seen was very encouraging, and we await the rest of contestants in the second segment of our screening, which is going to start at 2 p.m. in the afternoon.
With its commitment to promoting exclusivity and diversity, the Miss Royalty Queen Show promises to once again captivate audience and be a source of inspiration. Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
All right. A good deed was captured and shared through the GBN eyesore lens. Stay with us.
A good eye captures all. GBN eyesore is brought to you by Clear Vision.
Life is beautiful if only you can see it. Clear Vision Eye Center helps you do just that. We provide expert service, classy eyewear, and cutting-edge technology, all with a quality customer experience. See better, feel better, and look better. Meet us today at clearvisiongrenada.com or call 444-0055, WhatsApp 409-0055, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Clear Vision Eye Center. Let's see life and the world with a clear vision.
Members of the Rastafari Organization for Centralization are featured in tonight's eyesore, gifting a school and elderly home in St. David with produce from their farm. This act of service was in observance of Black History Month, which is commemorated in February. Kudos to the members of the organization for this thoughtful deed. We thank our citizen journalists for that submission.
Next in Network News, National Youth Ambassador Program relaunched.
Get ready to witness the ultimate showcase of talent, speed, and determination at the 2024 Carifta Games. This prestigious event brings together the best young athletes from across the Caribbean, competing for glory like never before. With the motto, many people, one region, celebrating athletics, Carifta embodies the essence of Caribbean unity through sports, igniting a flame that illuminates the future of sports in the region. Don't miss out on this incredible event, taking place at the Karani James Athletic Stadium from Saturday 30th March to Monday 1st April 2024. Get your tickets now at Grenadian Optical or visit gotofed.com and secure your spot to be part of this extraordinary celebration of athleticism.
Pick your daily reward from the Quartz Ready Cash Money Tree. Every customer is a winner with every loan of $3,000 or more from Quartz Ready Cash. Plus, you get to enter to win a weekend for 2 at Sandals. No deposit, no collateral needed. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Visit your nearest Quartz or Ready Cash location today or apply online at www.quartz.com. Get more for 2024 with Quartz Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
A whole new level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
The RKD Theatre and Grenada Cooperative Bank present Journey to Gold, written and directed by Ricardo Keynes Douglas. Journey to Gold brings to life 50 years of Grenadian politics through song, dance, and theatre. Join us at the Grenada Trade Center on Saturday, March 2nd at 8 p.m. and Sunday, March 3rd at 7 p.m. Advance tickets are $50, so get them now at Grenadian Optical, St. George's, and Spiceland Mall, Gittins Pharmacy, Grand Dance, and online at gotofet.com. See you on March 2nd and 3rd for Journey to Gold. Associate sponsor Judah Sound. This ad compliments Hubbard's.
In these challenging times, the fight against COVID-19 and the flu has become crucial for the health and well-being of individuals and communities worldwide. Grenada Distillers Limited is proud to offer a solution. Our hand sanitizers and sanitizing solution are specifically produced to combat these illnesses effectively. Introducing our strongest protection ever. Our hand sanitizers and sanitizing solutions are developed to kill 99.9% of germs and bacteria that may cause illnesses, including the novel coronavirus and influenza strains. Choose our hand sanitizers and sanitizing solution and prioritize your health and well-being. Our hand sanitizer is pocket-sized and can easily fit into your bag for perfect portability. Produced by Grenada Distillers Limited and available at all leading shops and supermarkets island-wide.
If I take time and I write down all the things that I love on my island.
The anniversary of our independence is a time to celebrate our nation's diversity and unity.
We are a country made up of people from similar walks of life, and we are united by a love for Grenada.
Let us come together
and build a better future for our country.
From the Human Resource and Finance Departments
of the National Lotteries Authority.
Happy 50th anniversary, Grenada!
My name is Alimaka Motley. I've been here doing nails since 2017. Me being self-employed, I have realized that paying the NIS benefits me now and even when I retire. By the time I'm 65, I will be receiving contributions back from NIS. So I benefit because I'm self-employed. Anything can happen. If anything happens to you while you're at work, you've got a bad cold, you have the COVID, you have dengue, we have all these diseases that's plaguing us at the moment. NIS will be giving you back some form of money when you're ill. So I would encourage all small business persons to sign up with NIS now.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Paying is faster and easier with Flow FastPay. Use your MasterCard or Visa and pay from anywhere. Log on to discoverflow.co/fastpay and press Consumer. Select your country and enter your account number. Enter the amount to be paid and an email address. Enter your credit card information. You'll receive a payment confirmation with the transaction details, along with a receipt to your email address. It's fast, safe, safe, and easy. Flow, keeping you connected.
Welcome back. The Division of Youth in the Ministry of Youth and Sports has relaunched its National Youth Ambassador Program, which aims to create a new generation of leaders and elevate the voices of the country's youth. Christina John reports.
A press release from the ministry explains that this project seeks to give young people between the ages of 16 and 29 a forum to lead community projects, lobby for change, and act as catalysts for social change. A competitive application process will be used to choose a group of enthusiastic and motivated individuals to serve as national youth ambassadors. To enhance the advocacy strategies, communication skills, and leadership aptitude, they will be provided with extensive training, mentorship, and support. The press release explains further that the National Youth Ambassador will play a pivotal role in driving change at both local and national levels, from organizing community events and awareness campaigns to collaborating with policymakers and stakeholders. Ambassadors will have the opportunity to make a tangible difference in their communities and beyond. The program will empower young leaders to voice their concerns and contribute to meaningful solutions, as well as address the urgent need for youth representation and engagement in decision-making processes across various sectors, with education, youth violence, mental health, and environmental sustainability at the forefront. According to the acting coordinator of youth, Ms. Carleen Perman, the ultimate goal is to empower young people to become active, engaged citizens who are capable of driving positive change in their communities and beyond. It is hoped that by participating in this program, youth ambassadors will develop the skills, knowledge, and confidence they need to become effective leaders and advocates for years to come. Together, as she says, we can create a brighter future for all youth. Hence, we are calling on youth change makers to apply to become part of this prestigious core of young people who are ready to lead, inspire, and make a difference. Young people, according to the press release, are the greatest resource for the future development of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique, and they are also the prime investors in its development. Therefore, the Division of Youth is calling on the nation's youth to come together to build a brighter Grenada for future generations. Christina John, GBN News.
We'll be right back. Stay with us.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grandans, Victoria Street, Grenville, and Central Deputy Street, Wall. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
The National Lotteries Authority is a proud sponsor of many cultural activities within the Tri-Island state of Grenada.
My name is Anderson Matheson, also known as Baptiste, and I'm a calypsonian and string band music player from Carriacou. I support the games of the National Lottery Authority because culture benefits tremendously. Annually, the NLA supports the Carriacou and Petite Martinique Carnival, the Carriacou String Band Music Festival, and all regattas, among other activities. When I play the game of the NLA, I can see where my money goes, and it's an investment into our culture.
Yes, Grenada, when you play the games of the NLA, you enable us to invest in the skills and talents of our people in the areas of sports, culture, and nation building.
In recognition of our nation's independence, we're celebrating the Journey to 50 with an exclusive car insurance offer. If you are 50 years and over or turning 50 in 2024, our 50-plus car insurance is perfect for you. It's loaded with free benefits like loss of use, special perils, and windscreen cover up to $2,500. Getting to 50 is filled with ups and downs. Let's celebrate these moments together and look forward to 50 more. Call Beacon Insurance at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com to get a free quote today. Special conditions apply.
Sporting fans, good evening. The Windward Islands Volcanoes are top of the points table after 2 rounds of matches in the West Indies Championship 2024. They are on 42.4 points. They completed convincing victories over traditional powerhouses Jamaica and Barbados. The Leewards occupy second place with 25.8 points after 1 win and a defeat. Jamaica enjoyed 24.4 points in third place. The third round of the West Indies Championship will be played from February 21 to 24, after which there will be a break. Combined campuses and colleges will play group leaders, Volcanoes, in that round. The action will resume with rounds 4 and 5 from March 13 to 23 in Trinidad and Antigua, and rounds 6 and 7 from April 10 to 20 in Jamaica, Trinidad and Antigua. The story to report this weekend: Grenada's under-20 squad will begin their quest for a place in next year's FIFA Men's World Cup. This as 21 players have been selected to represent the country at the 2024 CONCACAF Under-20 Championship in St. Kitts and Nevis. Grenada's opening game is against Bermuda on Saturday. Their second match is carded for February 26 versus Jamaica before wrapping up group play on February 28 against Martinique. We can tell you too, the young Grenada side has been drawn into Group F. The top 2 teams from the group will advance to the knockout stage of the regional tournament. After round-robin play, the first-place team from each group will advance to the 2024 CONCACAF Men's Under-20 Championship, joining the 6 preceded top-ranked nations. At the conclusion of the competition, the 4 top finishers, semi-finalists, will qualify for the 2025 FIFA Men's Under-20 World Cup. Finally, in the sports news, organizers have expressed excitement over this year's Horizon National Championships. The annual event was launched at the Grenada Olympic House. The Grenada Athletic Association owns the meet. Speaking during this morning's launch, President Conrad Francis is expecting a high-quality meet.
We expect all our affiliates to participate in the games, and our affiliates are all our secondary schools, right? There are like about 20-something secondary schools in Grenada. Then we have our clubs. There are quite a number of clubs. Again, the clubs run into the teens. So we expect all our clubs and affiliates and schools to take part in the games.
Adding to the excitement or the prospects of regional participation in this year's meet.
However, we've had interest from a couple islands. All right, we had interest from St. Kitts, we had interest from clubs in Trinidad and clubs in Barbados. They have not finalized whether they'll actually come or not. We have to wait to see the entries. We've sent the links for them. The entries close, I think, on the 23rd. Right? So then we will see actually how many of them will be coming. But we've had interest from a couple islands. Because what is happening, a lot of athletes in the region are looking for competition. right, so that their artists can prepare themselves for character.
All right, we look forward to the Ariza National Champs. Sports news for now. Israel says Hamas has until the Muslim holy month of Ramadan to return the remaining hostages being held in the Gaza Strip. Despite international pressure, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu appears determined to launch a ground assault in Rafah, where more than 1 million displaced Palestinians have already fled to. More details in this report.
Tonight, Israel's military released this security camera video, which they say they recently found in southern Gaza, apparently showing the Bibas family the same day they were kidnapped, October 7th, being moved by the militants. Baby Kafir was 9 months old at the time, the youngest hostage, taken with his 4-year-old brother Ariel and their parents Shiri and Yarden. In November, as Hamas released over 100 hostages during a 7-day ceasefire, the group claimed Shiri and her 2 children had been killed in an airstrike. But the militants haven't shown any proof or handed over any bodies. Despite mounting international criticism, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu seems determined to launch an offensive in Rafah. Tonight, he vowed to punish the militants who took the Bibas family.
We will bring these kidnappers of babies and mothers to justice.
I say, give them what they want. Just bring me back my family.
Yifat Zyla is a cousin of Shiri Bibas and her 2 boys. We spoke to her before the new video was made public.
So you're in a kind of limbo. For me, my family is still there, still very much alive until, we receive the confirmation.
Standing in front of the penal colony where Alexei Navalny died, his mother addressed Russian President Vladimir Putin directly in a newly released video and announced the release of her son's body. More in this report.
Well, as we spoke about earlier, Audie, what we'd heard is from Dmitry Peskov, the Kremlin spokesman, pushing back against that video we'd heard from Yulia Navalny, the widow of Alexei Navalny, a very strong message she sent yesterday accusing Vladimir Putin of being behind her husband's death. Now, this morning, the Kremlin pushing back against that, suggesting that neither Peskov nor Vladimir Putin had seen the video message. Almost immediately afterwards, we had a very strong tweet from Alexei Navalny's widow, pushing back, saying, once again, hand us back Alexei Navalny's body. And then this very dramatic video. Now, what you're about to see is Alexei Navalny's 70-year-old mother, who is standing outside the notorious polar wolf colony where he breathed his last breaths.
Behind me is the IK3 polar wolf colony where my son, Alexei Navalny, died on February 16th. I haven't been able to see him for 5 days. They won't give me his body. They don't even tell me where he is. I'm addressing you, Vladimir Putin. The solution to the issue depends only on you. Let me finally see my son. I demand that Alexei's body be immediately handed over so that I can bury him humanely.
We'll remind you of the headlines in just a moment. have to leave you now, but first, a reminder of the headlines. Workers at Gravel, Concrete and Emulsion Production Corporation stage protest on Tuesday. The National Bus Association launches a campaign to end violence against bus operators. Oil slick off the coast of Trinidad and Tobago is reportedly drifting further away from Grenada shores. National Youth Ambassador Program relaunched. In Around the Globe, Israel gives Hamas deadline to return hostages. Plus in the sports news, Windward Islands Volcanoes head leaderboard in regional cricket, while a Riser National Championships set for March 1 and 2. That's all from us at the newsroom. I'm Kenroy Baptiste. Thank you for choosing the Grenada Broadcasting Network. Have a good night.
Planning and Development Authority